Hey guys, it's Gary from S&G here with another snowblower video, and what I have here is an Ariens Deluxe series, and the customer issue was that the second wheel, the right side is always in drive and the left side can be engaged with this lever here, and he said that it was not engaging in the last storm, so he asked me to take a look at it. So in many of the Ariens models, there's three types of drive systems that I've encountered when it comes to the drive wheels. The most basic one is where you have posi wheels where each of the wheels spin equally and they're locked together. The basic one is locked by pins on both wheels, and there's usually a pin on this side here where you can actually put the pin inside the axle and engage both wheels, or you can disengage one wheel with putting the pin on the outside where this wheel would spin freely. The other one is this particular model. It has the trigger on the top here, which when you engage it, it will lock both wheels together, and then when you click it again, it will disengage one wheel, so it makes it easier to turn. Finally, the other drive system that is on their higher models, which is actually on the Platinum series, is actually your traditional differential. It's posi wheels when you're driving forward, but when you try to make a turn, if one wheel spins faster than the other, it still engages both wheels, but once you start going straight, it'll turn both wheels equally. So it's basically a built-in feature without having the trigger. So on the Deluxe Ariens models, you have this trigger below here, and with this cable runs down and it goes to a ratcheting type system, and I'm just going to show you where the typical problem happens here. There's not really a lot of rust here on the tube, but I see a little bit of rust on the splines that could use a good greasing. What happens is that when you engage the ratchet system from your trigger there, this moves this particular ratchet piece. You have a deeper groove here, and then you have a higher groove here. The higher groove prevents these splines here from engaging with the wheels, so that both wheels are not locked together. When it goes into the deeper groove, this spring allows the splines to push into the other axle. It's kind of an axle within an axle, and it engages the wheels so that you have posi wheels. So this has a little bit of rust. I think that's what's causing it to lock up there and not move and engage the wheel. So I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on that and double check to make sure that we have enough tension on this spring up here, and that should fix the problem. Okay, the repair has been made, and what I'm just going to show everyone is how this particular system works. So right now it's disengaged. The wheels are not locked together. So if I hit the trigger, see how it goes into the deeper groove, and now it locks the splines, and you see how it's gone a little bit further in, and now both wheels will spin. To disengage it, you should be able just to push this again on the trigger, and now it's on the outer groove, and that single wheel spins freely again.